Hey, Jack Squad, back again. Told you I would be. Back again. Listen, don't forget to make it happen for yourself. That is so important, y'all. Listen, when you want to give up, when it's like, ooh, if you give up, who gonna do it? Gotta make it happen for yourself, y'all. And I still have t-shirts too, guys. I still have t-shirts. New subscribers, I have t-shirts. Let me show you guys. I have t-shirts with my mantra / slogan on it. Make it happen for yourself. I have it in red, black, and white. Okay? And white. And the red also has, besides having black lettering, the red, there go some pens. I was looking for these. I love these pens. The red has white lettering as well. Okay? So the t-shirts are $20 and plus shipping and handling. And to get a t-shirt, you just email me, which will be down in the description box, your name, address, size, color, and the sizes are small, medium, large, extra large. I don't have any more 2Xs. So small, medium, large, and extra large, right? I don't have any more 2Xs. And y'all get these t-shirts at $20 because once I put them on Amazon, they're gonna be a little bit more. So these are the t-shirts, new subscribers. Like I said, you can email me and be part of the Jack Squad. For real, for real. You part of the Jack Squad, but I want y'all to get a t-shirt, okay? Make it happen for yourself t-shirt. $20. Email me your name, address, size, and color. I'll email you back what your shipping and handling will be, and then you can cash app me your balance, okay? That's how we do that, and I do it right away. Anyway, y'all, I'm talking about Nene. Again, it's been on my mind for about a week. When I really, really like someone, I want to be careful, and I have to think and contemplate in my head what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say it, right? Or if I'm going to say anything. But I am in the business of blogging, so, people want to know what I think, right? So anyway, Nene, as you know, is from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She was the star. She was the star. She had so much personality, right? Personality will get you a long ways, right? That's what happened to Cardi B on Love and Hip Hop. Her personality was great. Even though she had been trying to rap and they was playing with her and wasn't letting her, sometimes she in the studio, sometimes they with her, sometimes they wasn't. But it's your personality that will carry you, right? And so, sometimes more so than your talent, right? So Nene rose to the top on Real Housewives of Atlanta. She rose to the top inside that franchise, as well as she had outside things she was doing. She was on Glee, she was on another show, she was on the Celebrity Apprentice, she was on the fashion show, the one lady that died, and then the daughter took it over. Nene was on that. She's been doing a lot of things in her life. Currently, she has a restaurant/lounge here in Atlanta. But I think that listen, y'all, you got to think. You got to use your brain. Got to keep your thinking cap on. And I think sometimes she don't put her thinking cap on, right? Because now they're saying that the lounge is closing. I know I haven't heard any of the commercials anymore, and I haven't seen it come down my Instagram timeline, because she would always do videos and stuff. They're saying it's closed. And then I read that she's hiring everybody, whole new staff. Now, what in the restaurant that went wrong would make you want to hire a whole new staff? And this is what I think is wrong with Nene. She can't control her temper and she can't control her mouth, right? Which happens to some of us when we've been through what we've been through or been raised in the hood. That's just what happens. But you got to leave your hood persona behind and put your business hat on, right? And you can't be that emotional in business. You got to always have the bag at the bottom line. Now, I'll talk about that a little later. What I kind of here to talk about is her and her man. Now, she had Greg. Greg passed. He had a battle with cancer. He passed. And then she got this guy. Now, everybody down here getting Africans, right? I don't know if they got a store they buy them out of, but everybody down here finding successful African men. And so she got her one, nice looking one. I can't pronounce his name, so I'm not even going to try. But it has come out recently that the man got a whole wife. A whole wife. Now, y'all been lollygagging, flaunting around, sashaying all around the social media streets, right? Y'all on vacations, trips, this and that. The man got a wife. Now, y'all know. See, look. I'm going to show y'all something, how shit come full circle. Now, when you're not nice, God will punish you. Karma, universe, whatever you want to say. Now, she told Kim years ago, close your legs to married men. That was her saying that she coined, and we all know it now. That was her phrase. Close your legs to married men. All right? Now, she's with a married man, right? Now, the wife of this married man is suing her for $100,000. Now, when I heard the amount, I said, well, that's kind of low to be suing. So that makes me think it's a game. It's a plot. It's the husband. The husband, see, listen, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but a lot of times Africans are scammers, right? Now, and they're in that state, North Carolina, the same state where Fantasia's dude wife sued her. So North Carolina allow you to sue when you mess with their spouse. Well, they've been together. They look nice together. Now, she was just with them at the BET Awards. They coordinated, color coordinated. They look nice together. In my mind, if this was me and my man, now this is what I want to know. Did Nene know he had a wife? Did she know he had a wife? Now, it's also saying that as late as October, he took the wife somewhere. They went on a vacation somewhere. Now, for me, if now that the world knows, let's say I knew you had a wife, they separated. Separated is a tricky word. And I'm going to tell you why. Because a man say, if I meet a man right now and he say he's separated, how long y'all been separated is the first question. If it's 10 years, 5. Next question is, why y'all ain't got no divorce? Because see, the wife still has legal rights to you. And she could do whatever she wants to do because she's the wife, right? So I particularly wouldn't mess with somebody that says they're separated. I just wouldn't. This is going to be some problems down the road. Because a lot of times the wife don't want you, but as soon as somebody else wants you, it look like you're having too much fun, or you're doing too much, here she come. I don't want to be bothered with that, right? So at any rate, Nene said she ain't going nowhere. She going to keep fooling with them. That's their problem. She said that's their problem. So I'm wondering, did the man that she's dating, did him and his wife get in cahoots to take her money? Right? Now, she's in love. A lot of times women get all the love and they forget all everything. And ever since she formally brought him out at her party or whatever, at her place, I guess she's been slacking because she in love. Now listen, let me tell you something about human behavior, and I'm going to take her defense on something. She been with Greg a long time. Greg was older than her. She been with Greg most of her life, long time. No telling what their sex life was about. She loved Greg because that was her man, and they had been together, and that was her partner and all of that. But, it might not have been too much going on, especially when he got sick, right? And she's been taking care of him for a few years, sick. She was special foods and chefs and carrying on. She was taking care of him, right? Now you got the strong, virile African man. She lost her man a little bit. He's handsome. He know how to dress because he sells clothes. It's men's suits or something. So he knows how to put his clothes on. He looks nice in his clothes. His body looks good. He's handsome. Shit. She's saying fuck all that shit, right? I'm about to enjoy my life. I get that part. I get it. What she should have done and what he should have done if he loved her or like her too is put a manager in her. Nene needs to be managed. Now, can't she be? I don't know. But someone to take care of her businesses. Because, they say that with her clothing store, she packed out, didn't tell her employees in the middle of the night. See, all that is unscrupulous business practices. If you're going to be a business owner, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you got to have some good morals about yourself and some integrity. And it looks like she don't have it. because she leaves in the middle of the night and don't tell her employees nothing. That's wrong. Now, whatever happened at this restaurant / lounge seems like the same thing. Now, I haven't heard anybody say anything about it because I don't know them people. I ain't heard no hoopla about it yet, what happened. But it's closed, and when you call, the phone is disconnected. That means it's over, right? Now, she says she's going to be revamping, and she's hiring everybody from A to Z. I just think she's a bad money manager. That's what I think. And I think they also said her condo or whatever is up for sale too. She just bought it. I understand selling her house because that's the house she had with Greg, so you want to leave that part and start anew. I just think that she's not in her head right. And let me tell y'all this. A lot of times when you're mourning, you don't think straight. I think maybe she should have gave herself time before she jumped into the relationship. But I'm also saying she probably was with that man before Greg died, because Greg gave his blessings and Greg knew it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how true. This is allegedly, this is my thought, that she was with that man before, right? And that's my thoughts. And sometimes as women, we can lose ourselves when we get involved with a man, one that we like, and turn into love. Okay? Now, it was in an interview I read somewhere that she said she's just having fun and she ain't in love, but I don't believe that. She's in love. And she started a lot of businesses and you can't see them through. When you start a business, you got to be steadfast in it. That's most of your time is consumed with that until it gets going. Now, I never went to Nene's restaurant. I was going to go to it, but the reviews were horrible. Even though I was seeing something different with my eyes on Instagram, because she did videos every day or every night whenever they was open, the review was horrible. They also said her attitude would be bad sometimes. When you dealing with the public, you got to be up and light and bubbly. Hey, y'all, come on in here. What's happening? If somebody try to, you're a public figure, people like you, somebody try to talk to you, 9 times out of 10, you need to talk with them if they're in your establishment. Now, if you're going through the airport or in a restaurant trying to have a private moment, no. But if they're in your establishment, you got to chat with them for a minute. You got to, right? Her behavior is off, right? Her behavior is off, and this is why she's not on Real Housewives of Behavior, because you can't say what I know somebody like this right now in my family. You can't say whatever you want to say to a motherfucker and then expect them to be cool with it, because what you said has stung and it stayed, and they're not gonna fool with you no more. And all that she said about Andy on Bravo and all that stuff, they don't fool with you no more. You ain't even gonna get to get on the ultimate girls trip like the rest of the exes have. It's just not gonna fool you. Certain things you can say out your mouth and ruin it forever. Just like you talked yourself into something, you can talk yourself right out of it. And that's what she's done. And I think she needs to, and I say this all the time, and ain't nobody paying no attention. Stay out of social media, stay out of the limelight. Like the other day, she was in a video after the wife and announced she's suing her. And she's in the car with the man. She keeps being with the man. She's like, I'm not gonna not be with the man. I get it. Now I wonder what the man is saying, and he hasn't filed for divorce. See, like for me, if I'm with you, okay, I'm with you. It was a secret, nobody knew but us. Now the wife is suing me. You gonna have to quit her right now. I'm through with you. I don't care how much I love you. You gonna have to divorce her right now, or I'm going on about my business. And I don't believe Nene's putting her foot down. She's getting that good African dick. Shit, she ain't thinking straight. She ain't even thinking straight, y'all. She ain't thinking straight. And so he would have to divorce his wife, and he would also have to pay that $100,000. That's what he'd have to do if he want me to stay with him. That's what he would have to do, or at least half of it. I don't know how much money he got, but at least half of it, right? I'm not gonna. We both was in this together, so we're gonna pay this together if we're gonna be together. Now that would be my rules, right? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. It's a bad look, though. It's a bad look professionally and business-wise. You can do whatever you want. See, we have our private life. People, I'm talking about people, that's out in the public world, and we can see them every day. You got your private life, and then you have your public life, right? And sometimes it crosses over. And a lot of times it's bad for business when it does that, right? Like, I want Nene to stay off social media. Just like I told you, Tisha need to stay off. Nene need to stay off. Stay off social media. And then she had the nerve to get mad at Tamar. That's why they fell out, because Tamar went back to her African. So they say. I don't know. You know, when it's about love, and especially women, because we're sensitive to that. You can't tell nobody how to do when they in love. You can't. They ain't hearing you no way. They don't hear you. They don't hear you. You know what I'm saying? I hope that she doesn't lose everything that she built up. Again, another rags to riches story. Even though she wasn't rags when we met her, you know, I think Greg was doing whatever it was he was doing. She was living all right, but she catapulted them up on the economic scale, right? So, you know, that concerns me, right? Let me tell y'all something. I like Nene until she turned into a mean girl. I liked her. I wanted to hang out with her. She was my type of girl, right? Especially when she was on Celebrity Apprentice and told Star, listen here, you or whatever, bitch. I'm a street bitch. I felt that all up in my bones, right? Like, get her, Nene. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, she continued to be, and I didn't like the way she did Cynthia. You know, we all have different types of friends. And if you know your friend is not confrontational and is soft-spoken and ain't going to say too much, you don't bully up on that friend. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like the way she handled that. I just, you know, and to me, Nene is like, if it's my way or no way with her friendships, right? You can't be friends with somebody like that. You just cannot. You know, so she went through a thing, you know, and a lot of times money just go to your head. As you elevate, you have to, see, listen, y'all, whatever you're doing in life, when you elevate, you got to stay down with the Lord still. You got to stay in prayer. You got to have a pastor. You got to have a church home. You got to have some friends that's going to tell you wrong and listen to them, right? And a lot of times folks get money and they just go on about their business and ain't thinking about how it will hurt you or affect you, what you say and do to them, right? I hope she get it together. You know, what I would like is for the man to assist her, and maybe he is. You know what I'm saying? But when you don't have a staff, like what happened? You know, and I was reading some comments where somebody that lived across the street from where her clothing store was said they said they watched her move in the middle of the night. Move all that stuff out of there. So you ain't even cool with the people that was cool with you, that had your back. Man, that's a character flaw. That's a character flaw. She got a lot of character flaws. You know what I'm saying? Because if the woman is suing me, you gonna see me on social media. I'm gonna fade to black, and only me, and him gonna know what's going on in our life. And on top of that, the oldest son, baby mama, she keep saying stuff every now and then. I seen something where she was saying something. See, listen, the mama is never responsible for the dude. You lay down with dude. Now I got her back on this. You lay down with dude, it ain't her responsibility to do nothing. Grandmas do because they want to, but that's not their responsibility, right? And I think this girl, see, I would have told her not to fool with her because he looked lazy in the first place, right? I think she thought she'd have a baby by him. And I might have two by him. She would have a baby by him, and she'd be in on the bag. But if you want to be in on the bag, again, ladies, let me give you a little piece of game, because I've done this before. When you fall out with the man, if them in-laws ain't did nothing to you because you're going to need them, don't fall out with them. Do not fall out with them. Because they're going to babysit, they're going to buy stuff, they're going to do stuff. Don't fall out with the mama and anybody. Listen, I have 3 kids, like I told y'all. 3 different men, 3 different times in my life. My kids are all 7 years apart, right? I'm cool with all them folk, right? They all still call me auntie, the nieces and the nephews. The sisters, I'm cool with, right? The mama, if any mama's alive, let me see, one mama's alive. My youngest boy mama's alive. I'm cool with, but I was cool with the mamas before they died, right? You don't fall out with them people. You don't harass them people. You don't get on them people's nerves, right? You don't disrespect them people. You gonna need them people. That's your village. That is your village, and Lord knows it was mine. You know, my oldest son, Fallon, even watched my daughter when she was little. Braid her hair, do all that. I worked, I went out, I did all type of shit. I was out there, right? Them people watched both of them. I had 2 kids, they watched both of them. You understand what I'm saying? You can't fall out with the people. For what? They didn't do nothing to you. And they damn sure didn't make the baby with you. People had their priorities wrong. That's what's wrong now with these bitter baby mamas. You mad at everybody. You mad at the wrong people, because the one that's going to help you and assist you, if she ain't doing nothing but give you some game and praying over you, you need that. You need that, right? And so his baby mama, it keeps saying stuff on social media about Nene. Ain't nobody paying that no attention, girl. Ain't nobody paying that no attention, because Nene is not obligated to do nothing. I remember when that baby was born, I don't know if she got 1 or 2 by him, but that first one was born. She was excited. Something happened. Something happened. Evidently they fell out, and I made it a point. Me and him that fell out, I ain't falling out with y'all. Unless y'all do something to me, and they never did. I ain't falling out with y'all. I ain't never falling out with y'all. Unless you do something to me. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pray for Sister Nene, like we're going to pray for Brother C's. These folks, listen, y'all, life comes. It happens, right? It's how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be, you got to check them character flaws. You got to check them character flaws. Because if she fired her whole staff unexpectedly or suddenly or whatever you want to call it, now you want to hire somebody else. Who she think gonna come up in there? See, certain people, like, when I watch stuff, like the Jocelyn thing, who gonna be on the show next season? I'm sure it's folks lined up to be on it, but why? Anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I am going to upload probably tomorrow my Real Housewives of Atlanta video, because it's getting a little spicy, right? It was something I watched. I said, oh! I watched, it's only 2 episodes in. I watched College Hill, the reboot of that. Y'all got to watch that. It's on BET+. Nene's on there. And she's really the oldest on there, so she kind of running it, right? In a good way right now. So you got Ray J, Dream Doll, a girl that's a social media influencer. I forgot her name. She's a cute girl. Her and Dream Doll, I get confused. They sort of look alike, right? Got Slim Thug, but now he Big Slim. You got Big Frida on there. And Stacey Dash. Y'all, Stacey Dash crazy as shit. Oh my God. Stacey Dash, let me enlighten y'all. Damon Dash, cousin or sister or something, right? But she's also the Trump supporter. She's also denounced pretty much black folks, and she black. And I didn't know this until I watched the show, that she said that all transgenders should pee in a bush. What? She said some other stuff, and they all knew about what she said. So Stacey got on there and disassociated herself. Now, how did you think you was going to come to a house with a whole bunch of people and not communicate with the people? It's a group experience. So how did you think you was going to get on there and not be part of the group? Child, Nene conjured up, because Stacey Dash had her own room. How she got it, I don't know. But she the least famous. She had her own room, and so did Slim Thug, right? Maybe their manager said that or something. Nene said, she had a roommate, I don't know who her roommate is, but she was like, shit, we can make swap, right? So she come up with the idea to let's swap, because Stacey's not being inclusive. She's staying in her room and all that. Child, they told her and Ray J got on her and said, we're going to swap rooms because you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. So we about to swap. Who I'll say for the swap? Everybody raised their hand. But her and Slim Thug, that's because they got the room. They got the only rooms, right? But they ain't caring about Slim Thug. They want her out that room, right? And Nene is being manipulative because she's older. She really want the room because she always wanted the room. And in the rules of the house, you can swap rooms if the other partner wants to. So Nene already wanted to swap the room. So she got the room. She want to swap it, right? So she's controlling and manipulating this because she's older, right? It doesn't look malicious right now. But anyway, Stacey said, well, I don't want to do that and something. She went up to her room. Child, next thing you know, the ambulance coming. Stacey then got sick. And when they carried her out of there, they had her covered up like she was dead. I was like, and when they went to a sociology class or a black history class, and they were saying, when I say these terms, you can end it. Be in the house by, we all know as black folks, when the street lights come on. Close my door, you're letting my air out. Certain things that we all grew up with because that's our culture, right? Stacey Dash was looking around like she'd never heard of this. She grew up in the Bronx, right? So it's like, I ain't feeling Stacey at all. Now, before, when they were saying all the things they said about Stacey, I was just like, she's an idiot. We're going to just X her out. And Ray J was like, we trying to help you get your black card back, right? Stacey Dash is, ooh, she don't want to participate. She thinks she's better than. And so when they were in the Black History class, they said, well, we're all black folks in here. She said, no, she was black and Mexican. I don't know who Mexican, but somebody is Mexican. And she said she black and Mexican. Y'all got to watch it. If y'all got BET Plus, watch College Hill, because it's going to be something. Because again, y'all know I like reality TV, but I also like to see different personalities interact. And I'm liking it so far, with the exception of Stacey Dash, because Slim Thug, you know, he a gangster rapper. He got to understand Frida, you know what I'm saying, who I always also follow. I used to watch Frida's little reality show too. You know, most black men don't want to be around nothing but straight black men. They don't want to be around no gays. They don't want to be around no transgenders. And Frida had to tell Stacey, you know, because she said something about peeing. You know, it was shown. She didn't say it in that house, but she said it before she got there. And Frida said, shit, I still got a dick, and it ain't going nowhere. I was like, ooh. Y'all got to watch this show. Y'all got to watch this. College Hill. They all going to college. Fake college, anyway, down at Texas State University, right? Anyway, watch that show. But anyway, y'all, that's my take on the Nene getting sued by her boyfriend's wife. Let me say that again. Nene getting sued by her boyfriend's wife. Ooh, that's a lot right there. That's a lot within itself, right? Make you say, what? Anyway, y'all, like, share, comment, subscribe, and be cool. That's what you gotta do. Be cool.